Sorry. Should have maybe recorded that before. Yes, hello, welcome to yet another fantastic. Fantastic? Another adjective. Stupendous. No, but it's not stupendous, but not stupid. It's not horrendous. It's honorific. I don't know. Alien invasion. Yeah, dude, we're talking crazy stuff today. This is a pirate episode. Don't. Oh, wait. Need the music. Oh, you know it's hardcore. You know it's alien, right? It's alien time. Oh, wait, I'm gonna dress up for alien. Wait, let me dress up real quick. What have I got? One of these is an alien. Alien light. No. Just go back up here. This is what I got. I can do that lightning dude. Confirm. Resume. Right, I'm a lightning dude. That's my closest approximation. Stupendous, but not stupid. Universally, not horrendous. That's right, I was going in that direction. It's implicit. Not a correction. I'm just flowing with it. I don't know. Look what happened to my base. Did you see? Oh my goodness. Right? This is the aftermath. The aftermath of the Wither fight. It was insane. What a battle. I'll lower the music a bit. Alright. It was insane. What a battle. What a fight. But, we prevailed, of course. We prevailed. But at what cost? Look at the spawn point. Look at the automatic melon farm is not so automatic anymore. The field is gone. Right, the machine works underneath, I think. Ow. There's some holes. But yeah, it's all messed up. Things are not right. Alright, then we go out here. Let's see, this machine, the semi-automatic rice cooker thingy is broken. This thing made it, amazingly enough. Look at that. There was a direct hit there. It's like, no, what's up, dude? Poor guy. Yes, cows everywhere. Torches everywhere, too. Wow, what's going on? There's a creeper down there. What's up, creeper? Now I have an open base, huh? Monsters everywhere. Look at that hole. Look at that. Oh, that's where the monsters are coming in from. That's why. That big giant hole the dude just blew into my base. Of course. Brains. Look at that creeper. Look at that guy. I don't have a bow or nothing. I've got nothing left. You don't understand the extent of damage because this is not it. Okay, yeah, now the creeper blew up more. Great, thanks, creeper. Horses. I have horses. That's alright. That's a good sign. They didn't die. I thought they got blown up. No, just their enclosure, just their home. All right, keep going. Oh wow, look at this. This hut is for you. Forgive me, please. Sorry I killed you, Robert. Oh, okay. Crafting table. Nice. Okay. where the pig farm used to be. Yeah, and then check this out. Look at what happened to, like, yeah, it's a big hole, man. Look at this. The flag got cut like in half. But the station survived. All the infrastructure made it, like, no problem. But then you go up to my base, right? And like, look at this. Like, it's not there. It's just not there anymore. Right? Remember this? It's just. Remember down there my little station here? Blocks? I don't know any blocks. I have nothing. No thing. I have no things. I had to remake this part because it got blown up. I lost all my blocks. I lost all my iron. I lost everything. Not everything, but a lot. But I got another star, which I'll make into a beacon as soon as I, like, recover. I got my diamond, but my diamonds I didn't use my diamonds, so that's good. I have no iron, or any kind of metal. Iron. I don't have a bow, I have like nothing, I have nothing left. This whole area got blown up. That's why there's, you know. Let's go up to. This got blown up. That got blown up. Oh, hey, yeah, here, check it out. Here's where the train station used to be. That's still there. That's kind of cool. Bows in there. This is what the Wither did. Minecart. What's a minecart doing there? I don't even know. It blew up my rail system. Like, I think Captain Post did that. He made that pillar. Get up. I don't have a pickaxe. No, I have nothing. Wood? Wood for sticks. I need sticks. Ooh, there's a sword. I'll grab that. Sticks. Take them all. Stone pickaxes. Okay, so I didn't come in here on this part. Oh, this survived. Oh, nice. That's great. So I didn't come in here to, like, lament the loss of my base. Because that would be silly. Oh, that's the mining cart. I have to get back up. What have I done to myself? What am I? There we go. There we go. The labyrinth underneath my base, right? Oh my goodness. So it was a pretty awful thing that happened here. But we got another star out of it. And I'm gonna turn that nether star into something cool as soon as I figure out how. Okay, so a long time ago I read this story, and I can't remember where or when or what, but they had an interesting premise in that there was this guy who lived on the Canadian tundra, and he like had a cult following behind him. And but this outsider who came along and like, saw and looked what was going on, saw that what had happened was, and this guy proclaimed that he's like the savior because he can make life come from the tundra, and he's awesome. But then this guy came in and he looked in, and what he found out was that he had a bunch of people working their butts off to like dredge the topsoil off of the tundra and then heap it into one area. And then that area is like their sanctum. But then for miles around them, it just scraped bare land again. They just scraped it all off. So that all of everything around them, it all just got heaped into one area and kept by this one guy. And there was a cult that followed him. And they're the ones who did the heaping, all the hard work of dredging up the tundra off the bedrock to heap onto the one little square mile area that's their quote paradise that he owns. Yeah. I'm like, it didn't hit me what that story meant for a long time. But I thought that was really interesting. So yeah, I'm rather a newbie when it comes to things on Twitter. I don't really know how to work it very well. I don't know how to work it very well. So but it's like, I don't know. It seems to be like the way things are done now, I guess. So I'm like, hey, I can hop on, right? The barriers to entry are pretty low, so here I go. And I've been watching, so, okay. And somehow, someone pointed out to this one guy. I shouldn't probably say his name, but like, they point out to this one guy. And I'm like, okay, I follow him, because we're on the same team, in as much as we both don't like Trump. And I really despise Trump. Trump is a traitor. Yeah, so this guy is like, okay, this guy's on my team, that's cool. So so I tried to talk to him and like try to like encourage him or something. But the thing is like, what am I gonna say to him? I don't really have anything to say to him. I have like nothing to say. So I stopped talking and I just kind of like listened for a while. And I watched what happened, observed with my own eyes. I observed. And what did I see? But of course, I saw like a wave of like conservatives like attacking him, and that's all his tweets were just him attacking back at the conservatives, and that's what gave me hope, right? Because like for a while I was feeling pretty beat down, like I couldn't like possibly handle the wave. I'm like, there's no way. There's just so many trolls from so many directions. That's what first got me to it. And then here's this one guy. He looked like a cleric, and like he was like just swinging and just back and forth, just never ending. I don't know where he got the energy. I couldn't believe it. Like, and to watch him do it, it was like, yeah, all right. Like, so like I was like, it was heartening to watch. It was like great. It was great. And so like, I don't know. I really appreciated him after that. And so I couldn't really say anything, so I just watched. So I saw him do that to all the conservatives. And then I watched him turn and then like do it to like liberals. I was like, okay, he has a point. But like they came in waves too. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of trippy. I don't know. And then here's this guy, this cleric, just whacking away, just like righteously just existing, protecting, right? And and healing, because that's what he's doing. He's casting AoE spells. He has like infinite mana. I don't know where he gets it from. He's like just casting these spells like with never-ending energy, and they're AoE. So what that means is that it's area of effect. So like, okay, so I'm like here, right, and I cast an AoE spell, and it's centered on me because he uses his voice to do it. So we cast the spell, and it goes outward like a bubble around this guy. Like kind of what blew this up. It's an explosion. It's an explosion basically around, centered around it. And it's like the stuff holding the World of Warcraft. It's an explosion that heals your allies and hurts the bad guys. The guys who are bad, who are not on your team. So if you can spam it, it's like easy. It's easy mode if you can spam it, because you just you all continually heal your allies and continually hurt the weaker minions and just knock them off. So yeah, it's great. So I was watching, like again, I was just watching this go down, and the Kavanaugh decision came down. Which is horrible, right? It's horrible. It's horrible. That's like a really bad thing that's going on. But I'll get to that. So it's like immediately afterwards, and we're all mourning because that's a bummer. That's like a bad thing. And some people take the Kaepernick's symbol, the take a knee, what he does for police brutality. They took that and tried to say, okay, let's use it for women now. And this guy was like, wait, no, you can't do that. That's not yours. That's this guy's. This guy is the one who did it. He's the one who paid the price. That's his. You can't take it. And all these liberal people came after him. So he was just like whacking away raw at them too. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. So I wrote this tweet to talk about it, and I basically said, like, listen, dude, like if you're on the same team, those words that he says, those spells that he's cast, won't hurt you. It won't hurt you. It'll help you. So if you're confused that you're getting hurt by this guy that you say you're on the same team, it's because you're not on the same team. And if that bothers you, you got to figure out what's going on. Like, okay, so if you want to be on the same team with that guy, you got to figure out what faction is he in, and then how do you raise your reputation with that faction? Because by attacking this guy, who's right. You can't just come and take something that someone else built. It's like in Minecraft, right? Like, this is cool. This is great. Like this, like technically I had a pig farm here, but it got blown up by the wither. So she didn't take something that someone else built and build on top of it. She just kind of made it. That's cool, man. That's what I asked her to do. Like, that's what it is. Like, anyone can come to my world, just don't kill other players, and like defend yourself, but don't kill other players. Don't be a murderer. That's great. And then you can build anywhere you want, but don't build or destroy something that someone else built. So yeah, that's cool. Nothing was here. It was destroyed by the wither. So I like it. I'm gonna leave it there because she built it. That's the rules. So I kind of apply that also to the cultural world of ideas, right? We all agree that ideas are real things. I mean, okay, maybe you don't agree, but I agree. Like, I'm saying that ideas are real things. Like, relationship is a thing like an idea, right? Relationship, like, you can't really prove it, but I don't know how to get this to not be so right. I'm just gonna work. I don't So, oh man, where was I at? I totally lost my train of thought. I need water! So, if you want to be friendly, and you don't want his words to hurt you, then you have to figure out why is it that his words are hurting you. What is it about them that's hurting you? Because you're not going to figure things out by attacking him. It's not going to help anything. You have to stop attacking him, drop aggro, and just shut up. Just shut up and listen. That's probably the best way to do it. Shut up and listen. And then, like, things will become apparent. Well, sometimes, right? I mean, at least, okay, wait. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that, because that can be interpreted so many different ways. Yeah, if you're confused about things, sometimes observation helps. Or, like, just listen to what they have to say helps. So that way, when he casts AoE spells, it won't hurt you, and then you can get benefited by it, because that's what it does. It helps people who are on the same team. That's the point of it. So yeah, things are getting a little naked now, right? Things are getting nuts. Things are getting a little naked. Things are getting a little nuts. They're flaky, I guess. They're flaky. But oh my god. Things are getting, like, there's a story that came out just before I came here, or maybe it came out a little bit sooner, but in North Dakota, the courts reinstated some voter ID law in North Dakota. Because in North Dakota, they made it so you need ridiculous numbers of identification in order to vote. And there's a lot of Native Americans who don't necessarily have, like, the proper identification because they're dirt poor, right? They're dirt poor. They live on, like, I mean, come on, reservation. Let's be real here. American government picked the exact worst possible place. The worst possible place they could find. That's where they put the Native Americans. That's where the reservations are. The worst place. If you don't believe me, you can go onto Google Maps and go look for yourself. Go look where all the Native reservations are. They're in the worst places in America. Like, on purpose. Like, my goodness. It hurts me to do that. It hurts. It hurts. Like, they did it on purpose. So, yeah, talk about putting nails in, huh? Okay, so in North Dakota, the Republicans passed this law saying we need a lot of identification in order to vote. Oh look, Native Americans can't vote. Oh well, too bad for you. Because why? Why would they do that to Native Americans? Because Native Americans vote for Democrats. Oh. So, like, these Native Americans, who are like the most American of Native Americans, they have been deprived of their constitutional right of this document that's supposed to be in the law of the land. And these mother effers just deprive them of that. And like, I can't believe it. It kills me. And then these people who we've driven nails through, they're like, that we promised, oh, we'll take care of you, as we drive nails through you. Like, what are you doing? Come on, we're better than this. You can do this. Alright. So Bishop Talbot Swan. Oh, damn it! So this guy was protecting Kaepernick. Kaepernick is taking knee. Taking knee protest against police brutality. And I'm trying to explain to people, like, this is how this is going. This is how we're gonna do it. You want to say that you're allies. Okay, if you want to be an ally, here's how you do it. You're not an ally by stepping on their toes. Alright, okay, let me get to it. So in ancient Greece, they had when they waged war, they had a troop that was like awesome. It was called the Hoplite. The Hoplite is a guy, basically a citizen. When they went to war and they blew the horn to go to war, a bunch of citizens stopped what they were doing. Whatever it is that they were doing, like their trade, their craft, whatever it was, they dropped it. They picked up a spear, a short little tiny sword, maybe a sling, maybe, and like linen, like a linen cloth, like that was maybe hardened with like by like the way you harden starch. So it's like cloth, starch hardened cloth. That's your armor. And I'm serious. And these dudes would put on this armor, their spear, their shield, right? They had a big ass shield. It was big and round, huge ass shield, big and round, big as like a huge shield, and this long spear. And they would go out into war. And what they would do is they would line up. They would line up. There'd be one guy here, bop, and then another guy here, bop, bop, another guy here, bop, bop, another guy here, bop, bop, like one right, shoulder to shoulder. And this guy's holding his shield, the guy on the far right. He's got this long ass spear pointed outward, straight out. Raw, straight out. Long ass spear pointed straight out. With one hand, his right hand, and on his left hand, he's holding this big, big shield that totally like just covers tons of it. But it doesn't cover really him so much as it covers the guy next to him. This guy. This guy, the guy on the right shield, holding the shield, doesn't cover himself. His shield covers the guy next to him. Here. And this guy, with his right, has a spear pointing straight out. And he has his shield up, protecting him a little bit, but really protecting the guy next to him, this way, who also has his spear out. And then right behind them, they have another guy, another dude. So there's a dude here, and then right behind him, there's another dude with his spear, like halfway down, not fully forward, but halfway. So everyone kind of jump in, spear him. And he's pushing on the guy in front of him. Because the idea, okay? And then the guy behind him, he's got a spear ready up to go down, to take the place of the guy in front. Because if the guy in front goes down, you push forward, and the next guy takes the place. And then on the other side, they're doing the same thing. They got the spears down, and they're jamming it in. Right? And they're also wearing this starch cloth as armor. So you're marching, and you clash. Your spears break. Oh, blood and guts. Oh, and then like you have to hold the formation. You have to hold it, right? You have to hold it because that formation of the shields is what protects everyone behind you. So you've got to hold the shield. You can't run away. You can't drop it. You can't like give in. You can't just like give up. You have to hold the shield to protect the guy next to you. Because the guy on your right is doing the same thing. He's protecting you. And So the deal is the guy at the very, very far right. Well, if everyone's protecting the guy to the left, who's protecting this guy? Who's protecting this guy right here? Who's this way? And the answer is nobody. Nobody is on this guy. This guy's all alone. So guess who gets to stand there? The general. So that general is going to give orders to these guys and tell them what to do. And if he messes up, he's going to be the first to die. This is how they did it. This is the ancient Greeks, man. This is how it was done. When you went to war, this is what you did. When they went to war, they had battlegrounds they went to, and it was always like a long valley that was straight, so that you couldn't flank from the sides. You had to go straight, right? This way or this way. So it's kind of like football, but with a really narrow field instead of the wide field that we have. So that's a phalanx. What they call that formation is a phalanx. A phalanx. A phalanx. I'm not even saying it right. But it was such an effective thing that it was just great. I mean, they were able to carve out an empire with it in their little area. It worked awesome for where they were. Maybe not so good about spreading away from it, because you can't really it only works in little valleys. And once you come out in the open field, you have no one protecting your flanks, so you're gonna get wrecked. So it's really hard to do out in the open field. But in tiny valleys, it's great. Which is ancient. Well, Greece is it's really mountainous, so it's really hard. That's why ancient Greek farmers are so virtuous, because they had to work their butts off to scrape a living off of those rocks. Because that's what they're a bunch of rocks, dude. It sucks. They had to really, really, really work it. They had to really work it. And yeah. So so when I look at what just happened with this deal with the taking knee being hijacked, and this dude stepping up saying, "Yo, don't hijack this symbol. It's not yours." What he's doing is saying, "Hey, don't step on my toes, neighbor." Right? Yeah, you're my ally. Yeah, sure we're allies, sure, but don't step on my toes. Hold your shield. I'm holding my shield, protecting you. Don't step on my toes, man. I'm still protecting you. Hold formation. Don't jack my stuff. Hold your own stuff. You have your short sword if you need it. And that's the thing, right? The superior weapon is not the sword, it's the spear. You only went to the sword when you had nothing left. So, yeah. It's the spear. It's the formation. Because you're powerful as a group. So you have your power. So, yeah, let's see how long we go. We got 35 minutes. Okay, so the next part of it I want to talk about. Okay, so all of that I want to say is that you got to register to vote. Here in Oregon, you can see, right? The Republicans are trying to stop you from voting. Because it's bad if you vote. They don't want you to vote. Now, wait a minute, that's the opposite of what we're about, America, right? We want every citizen to vote. We want everyone who's eligible to vote. That's what we want. But people in North Dakota are being robbed of it. They're being robbed of it. From who? People who claim to be of the United States, but if that's opposite of who we are they really of the United States? Are they really people who are representing the ideals of the United States? If they're stopping these people from voting, I think not. I think they're in disguise. And there's so many tropes and there are so many funny little things we can say about that. I forgot. I haven't played WoW in a while, but it's like that. What is this, a disguise or something like that? What is this illusion? It's an illusion. They're casting an illusion. They're not really Americans. I mean, they're Americans nominally, but what they're advancing is pretty anti-American. Now, they say the same thing about us. Maybe I'm a little more free to say it, because I don't know why, but I'm a little more free to say it. But they say the same thing about us, that we're anti-American. But then you have to say, all right, well, let's look at this Constitution. Like, are we stopping people from voting? No, we're not. So, I'm okay. What about you, neighbor? So yeah, I want these Native Americans, I want my Native Americans to have their constitutional right to vote. I don't want it to be impinged on this BS thing called voter ID. Voter ID is nothing but voter disenfranchisement, voter suppression. That's what it is. It's voter suppression. It's the KKK. It's the Confederacy. Dude. That's what I've been saying. It's a spirit. So it's not going to manifest the same exact way it manifested last time. That would be obvious. They don't seize territory literally through armed forces. That would be obvious. They do it subtly. So it makes me wonder about those, I wonder who said it, about those Muslim no-go zones or whatever. I wonder if there's white, like, supremacist areas that don't allow minorities to go in. If they do, they die. I wonder if, right? Because that's scary, because they have a tendency to project. Damn. And you know what? Historically, it's happened. So, like, it's not just paranoid fear. Historically, it's happened. History doesn't go away, man. That's what I told you. What's done is done. What's done is done. You can never erase it. It never goes away. That goes both ways. It goes both ways. The good you do never goes away, even if no one sees it. Especially if no one sees it. It never goes away. So, this whole idea of Phalanx being a foot soldier, you have to understand that we're engaged right now in like a cold civil war with the Confederacy. And the way our system works is exactly like the Hoplite system I'm talking here. You don't have to like the dude you're next to. You don't have to, but you have to respect them because they have to respect you. It works every way like that. Like the Hoplite Phalanx system. That's what it is, dude. It's a Phalanx system. You don't have to like him. You don't have to like her. You don't have to like the person behind you. But the thing is that we're all on the same team. We're all allies because we all recognize the freedom inherent in being with one another. And we can overlook diversity. We can overlook the differences in diversity to find the strength in diversity that binds us together. And that's what makes this Phalanx work. The manifestation of that Phalanx is voting. It's called registration. You gotta register to vote. Here in Oregon, the deadline I think is like the 16th or 19th. Here, I just looked it up. I have it up here. It is November. It's October 16th here in Oregon, 2018. But you should register as soon as possible because I don't know when it is. It just ended today or tomorrow for a lot of places. So this podcast is too late to reach, but for everyone else, you need to register because you cannot be part of the Phalanx if you're not there. Like, the Phalanx only works. You can only be in the Phalanx if you register. If you don't register, you can't be there. You can't be there, then our Phalanx is weaker than another Phalanx coming at us, which means they'll push us over, and which means they'll win. The Confederacy will win. We don't want that. That's what it's about, man. When you talk about, like, yeah, you have to kind of like appreciate the gravity of the situation. When we talk about great battles in history, when you look at the movie 300 and go like, oh, that's so amazing, it's so amazing. We're kind of at a similar moment in history with this election. Like, you gotta be in this battle. You gotta be in it. You gotta be in it. You gotta. Because another way of looking at it is the quantum. I look at things as what's done is done, and I'm right. What's done is done because this present moment is based on the fact that whatever I did before, I did. If I didn't do it, I wouldn't be here because it's all a big one connected dance. I'm never, ever, ever disconnected from my actions. Ever. I might be forgiven for them. That's great, right? But it's never undone. It'll never go away. The good, likewise, will never go away. So, like, it's not just a chain. You can also liberate. Depending on how you wield your free will. Because behind you is solidified. But what's in front of you, the future, is the quantum field of probability. It's like vapor, right? The future is not here. The future isn't here yet, so it can't possibly be formed, right? So until it is, it's this vapor. It's probability. That's what it is. It's probability. Because if you look at an electron, an atom, hydrogen. The old school models and the easy mode models of chemistry, high school chemistry will teach you that there's like when you get down to the littlest thing that we can see so far, well, that everything's built on, like for now, is the atom. And then in this atom, there's a proton, and around this proton spins this nucleus, or this electron. And and then like depending on how much energy this electron has, it will show you what level it's on, because there's low levels of energy, and then the more energy it has, the higher the shell it can reach. The higher the frequency, or not the frequency, but the higher the shell, it can reach the probability until it spins off and it's gone, right? It's out of here. But then there came, and so that was like the old school model. That was like a planet. Like electrons are like planets that spin around. Right? But then this dude came along, and I forgot his name because I'm just going off the cuff here. I didn't plan this out so much. I'm really off the rails here. So, this Heisenberg, I think. Yeah, Heisenberg uncertainty principle said that. Wait a minute. Okay, so we want to track this electron around this proton. But what happens is that, like, if we stop it to see like where it is, we can see where it is, but we don't know how fast it was going. If we see how fast it was going, that's great, but we don't know where it is. So we have to like narrow it down. We can only do like one or the other, or we can only do like a blending of the two. So we can like, we have to narrow our window and say that, well, it's kind of here at around this time period. We think like, it's probably here, most likely here around this time period. The best we can do, the best I can give you. It's possible that it's somewhere else. It's possible, right? Because weird things happen. There could be a cosmic ray coming out of a quasar like millions of light years away. We have no idea. It can just come out out of nowhere and just go bing and just change everything. And your model is like gone. Your probability, nope, nothing. It's possible. Anything can happen, dude. Anything can happen. So, like, we look at the future, right? And the future is this cloud of probability. Like, it's likely to go this way, but it's not absolutely probable. Or it's not absolutely certain. Not until it happens. When it happens, but not until then. So that means, like, this thing coming up, this battle, is like, the way this quantum cloud is, like, really significant. Like, the directions that we can go in are vastly different. It's really, really big. It's a really big difference in the direction we go in. Because if you remember in the movie 300, if those 300 Spartans didn't hold out long enough for that dude to go back and warn everyone, like, there wouldn't be any of this stuff that I'm talking about, the ancient Greeks. Because remember, the ancient Greeks, we would, like, it would just be gone. There wouldn't even be this kind of democracy. Like, it would be, I don't even know if there would be democracy. I don't know what would happen. Because, yeah. Meow. So, yeah, okay, let me continue. Where else was I going on this? Okay, the next little bit I want to talk about, I got maybe 15 minutes here. So this is a game I play. I used to play. I'm going to steal that idea. I'm not going to steal that idea, I'm just going to tell you about it. So this game called Half-Life. And it has an interesting storyline. And it's really, really fun to think about. So basically what happens is you play the part of the scientist who inadvertently causes this portal to open between here and another dimension. And from this other dimension, pour in aliens. And so you go forth and like defend Earth from this alien onslaught coming from this rift open from this dimension that you inadvertently opened. And then you go into it, and then you find the main boss. And the main boss tells you, hey dude, I'm not the main boss, I too am a slave. And all the dudes that you've just killed, they're slaves too. And then you kill the dude. And then this government guy comes by and says, okay, great, go to sleep. And then you're asleep. And then you wake up 36 years later. And like it's a horrible dystopia. And what happened was the aliens won. The aliens didn't stop. The aliens kept coming through other portals that we didn't know about. And they took over Earth. And people were confined to little cities. All the population on Earth, all the population was confined to the city. You couldn't really wander out into outside the cities because then it became like hostile creatures, like giant creatures, like hostile, super bad creatures that would kill you. Super bad. So yeah, you don't like those dangerous little cities. And this alien, but here's the deal. The aliens that took over Earth weren't the aliens that you killed. It was that alien was the alien that took over Earth was the alien that had enslaved the aliens you killed. And what you killed was the slave master controlling all of the aliens. Once you killed that dude, that boss, you freed the aliens from their mind control. And then those aliens stopped being threat to you, stopped being bad guys. They said to you, hey, look at dude, this is the deal. We're not your enemy. We were slaves to this alien entity. And this alien entity goes around to different worlds and they just suck the life out of them and enslave the people. That's all they do. And that's what they're doing to your country, your world. And we were running from them for a real long time, just running, from dimension to dimension to dimension. Right? We tried to get away, but a lot of us got caught. All of us got caught. But you just killed the boss that was enslaving us. Now, we cannot forgive you for the guys that you killed, because it's not, forgiveness is not ours to give you, right? It's not up to us. But we're allies, and so we have to recognize that the big boss, that's the dude we're trying to kill. And so you turn around and then you see that, well, yeah, he's right. There's this this one giant alien intelligence coming to our planet and sucking like the resources out for itself, and it doesn't care about any of the inhabitants. In fact, it's trying to kill off the inhabitants. Because you go to the cities, and in the cities, there's some humans who've defected to the alien side, and they're all like worm tongue, and they're like, oh, give in to the aliens, just give in, don't worry, give in to the aliens, listen to what they say. And so the people, they're like, oh, we're not growing, we can't have children, we're not growing, our rations haven't gone up, and we can't have kids, and if we can't have kids, we can't grow, and so if we can't grow, we die off, and there's no more humans. And this guy is saying, no, don't worry about it, it's all good. Meanwhile, the aliens are just sucking up all the earth, all the goodness of the earth for themselves, and then they take off. Say, well, there's nothing left, right? They kill everything. They kill all the humans, they kill all the life, they kill everything. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty hardcore, man. That's super hardcore. If I think about it, and if I take my idea of ideas being real, and all those ideas and stuff, those religious ideas being real, if I take all those as being real as ideas, not necessarily ones I want to like manifest, but ideas that are real and have manifested out in the world from other people in the past. If I look at it, like if I take the perspective, like we have to look that capitalism is not helpful. The system that as it works, this world system that we have, is not helpful to humans. It's not helpful to humans. Maybe here in America, if you're look like me, I don't have guns pointed in my face, so it's easy for me to be like, oh, I have no problem, keep going, guys. But if I look past the bubble, I see, look these Native Americans, like on reservations, the worst part of land of an America, to be forgotten. That's why they put them there. Hey, maybe I should go visit them. Maybe I should go check it out for myself, see with my own eyes. But then I'm like, man, that's out in the middle of nowhere. Like, no infrastructure will be easy for me to go there. It's like no one wants to go there. There's no nice way of getting there. Man, it's such an out-of-the-way place to be forgotten. Yeah, that's humans, that's us. Like, we can't let that die. We have to preserve that. That's like the deepest part of us. We have to preserve that. Aliens want to kill it. And I want to say aliens, but like a consciousness from another dimension, because this consciousness, not even consciousness, but the system enslaves other humans. Just like in the system, the aliens that were enslaved and then you saved by killing the boss are like awesome. They do amazing stuff. They do like magic compared to what the human can do. And they're allies, so like that's rad. Like you want them on your team. And then you look, there's allies all around you, but you have to respect them. Don't kill them, don't steal their stuff. And they may look alien to you, but they're cool. So okay. Now, I was on Facebook, and then I realized that Facebook is kind of like a metagame, because not only is there the comment section where you're commenting on likes and dislikes on the comments on the section, but there's the report function, which is like invisible. And the report function, like, I guess that like there must be some kind of internal like ranking system inside of Facebook, that will show your that can basically shadow ban your messages if you get too many negative negative reports or something. So if you have a troll army with a troll army or a bot army, you can mass report people and shadow ban them so that you'll never know that you've been shadow banned and that your reach is far less. That way they can stifle the voices of legit people who are putting out a narrative counter to the Russian narrative. And the Russian narrative is basically what's going down is Trump is on Team Russia. Republicans are helping them because they're Confederates and they have agreed to help a foreign entity take over the United States because they're Confederates. KKK. I say it because it's true. So he's already testing. Trump is already testing the waters, right? Because he's got his cult following. His cult following follows what he says regardless of anything else. So what he says goes to the cult. So he's already said that the Chinese are hacking, Trump already said that the Chinese are meddling in the election and helping the Democrats because the Chinese are targeting red states with their tariffs because Trump put tariffs on the Chinese. That's why they're helping the Democrats. Wait a minute, what? No! Chinese did that because you put tariffs on them, dumbass. But, oh, sorry. But he's telling his his cult the opposite, and they believe him. Okay, so the next thing he tells them is that, oh, also, Russia is helping the Democrats. And that makes just as little sense, right? But the cult will believe him. I broke my stair up. The cult will believe him. So the idea is that cobblestone. There's gonna come a time when he says something outlandish, like the authorities that are coming to get me are wrong. You have to stop them. And his cult is gonna believe him. It's not gonna matter what evidence comes out. It's not gonna matter what the government, what proof comes out. They just won't believe it because they're a cult. So that's when it's getting dangerous, and that time is coming closer and closer because they just did it with putting Kavanaugh on the Supreme Court. That guy has destroyed the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is not legitimate anymore. Donald Trump, a traitor, who conspired with Russia to overthrow the election, selected a Supreme Court justice who said that presidents are above the law. That's a recipe for disaster. I mean, it's broken. That Supreme Court doesn't work anymore. We're gonna have some problems. So already. So yeah. You gotta vote, right? So the nightmare scenario is a nightmare. We don't want to go there. But here's what happens if we win. If we take at least one chamber of the government, I don't care if it's the Senate or the House, we take at least one, we get committees. When we get committees, we get something called subpoena power. Subpoena power means that we can compel anyone to come before the committee and testify. And we can compel them to give up anything, any information we want or they want. And if you don't do it, that's called contempt. And what they do, the committee does, is say, okay, you are held in contempt. We will put you in jail until you give us the information we want. And that person goes to jail. Trump cannot pardon you. There's no getting out of that. There's no law that will change it. There's nothing that will save you. You're in jail forever until you agree to give up that information. So Democrats will gain this power, and they will blow open this conspiracy. So you guys don't, like, a lot of the people on the fence who don't know, it's because Republicans don't want you to know. They've been doing this massive cover-up, a huge cover-up, because they control both the House and the Senate. They control subpoena power. They control the investigation. So what they've been doing is a half-assed job of it. They just don't want anyone to know. They've been covering up Trump, trying to hide it by pointing in any other direction other than Russia. The only guy who's been cool is Richard Burr from North Carolina, but even he's kind of like dodgy, right? So like he confirmed, what's his face, Kavanaugh. So forget him. Like but you're gonna see, like, when the committees get subpoena power, stuff is gonna go down. They won't be able to hide it anymore. Like as it is, there's been so much perjury and contempt of Congress committed already, but the Republicans just don't call them on it because they control the committees. So but after Democrats get one chamber, they don't need the whole thing, they just need one. Stuff is going to go down. It's going to be amazeballs. So that's the beginning. After that, stuff will happen. Rah rah rah. I can't get into it because I don't really know. But the vision, what I'm looking at, is that when we defeat the Confederacy, is that they won't have control of the government. So we'll be able to do things that we haven't been able to do before, which is spread the wealth. And we can do that in so many different ways. And what that does is basically makes your whole world and country a great place to be, much nicer. Like, you'll have transportation, you'll have healthcare, you won't have crime because people won't have any reason to commit crime. Like, the reasons just become a lot less. You have a lot more to lose for committing crime because you're reinvesting without saying the government. And that's the whole point, right? Don't you want to have a saying like the world? When you have a saying, part of it, it feels a lot more alive. And it feels a lot deeper. They're not describing it. But it's way too cheesy. But it's just great. I don't know. I like, see, like, it's like hybrid vigor. If you want to use growing terms, in terms of growing, when you combine two clans, these guys are looking for sand. When you combine two clans, their genes combine to make a hybrid. That hybrid grows very, very strong. It's like life force is renewed. I don't know what that is, but it's like extremely vigorous in propagating. So America is going to undergo a similar transformation because, like, we're wasting a lot of our energy on BS stuff. And if we can stop wasting on BS stuff and apply it to stuff that needs it. Number one, the stuff that needs it is reinvigorated. Number two, the reinvigorated stuff that needs it produces a ton more energy than what it took to heal it. And that increased energy is going to, like, increase blow up. They can't leave, right? But we have to. But that's what they're trying to hide. I mean, we're really at a crazy moment. The big boss, the bigger boss than just the Confederacy that's going to take over our country. The reason why we need to get America like fixed and on board is because we need to band together and be a world leader to the rest of the world and tackle the real big boss, which is climate change. I don't know. Maybe you don't believe in science. You can't mess with the science. And it's just happening. It's getting hotter and hotter. More and more records being broken. Clean our oceans. Oh my God, we got so much to do. But we can't do it with one hand behind your back. We gotta overcome this coup. And it's a coup. That's what it is. It's the Confederacy trying to take over and force their will. And it's a racial thing because that's why they did it to the Native Americans. That's what their whole voter suppression deal is. The voter ID things. So like here in Oregon, there's this dude named Dude. This is Dude. He's a bad dude. I don't care who. I don't even know anything about it. All you can know is he's a Republican. He's a bad dude. Republican is Russian. And Russian Putin. So that's the next thing I talk about, right? I don't hate Russians. I'm not mad at Russians. I don't hate Russia. I'm mad at Putin. Putin's the bad guy. Putin's the bad guy that orders all the other oligarchs to do their bad, nefarious deals. Putin controls the Russian military. If you get rid of Putin, a lot of problems. And who's more motivated to get rid of Putin? The guy that Putin owns, the Democrats. So if Russians want to help out the country, they ought to be helping out. They ought to stop their troll farm and help out the Democrats, right? Democrats would be a lot harder on Putin than Trump. Care about America, I do. I recommend you join the Phalanx, wherever you are, whatever thing it is. Like, maybe that might be too much, but I have to kind of paint the broad brush right now because we're in a kind of bad situation. Like, I'll apologize and work out the details later if I need nuance. But this is a call to action. This is it. This is where we're going. It's got to be done. And like, you can envision yourself as a citizen of ancient. That helps you to do what you got to do. But that's what it is. Because we're pushing with ideas. You know, if we don't engage in physical violence, we try to avoid that. We stick to a war of ideas. And the war of ideas is expressed in the political realm, which is why you want to engage in it, which is why we're trying to get all of y'all into it, which is why you need to register to vote, get into it, be a part of it. Going for enough. I will stop messing around here.